Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Kelly Sparks, aka Red Dude. So, we've got our final blind tasting. I apologize, Oscar. He sent these samples. There's 3 different series of blind tastings. Sent them to me a year ago, and this is the last one. And I just feel bad. Things just get moved to the side, and you forget about them, and you review a bunch of other stuff, and time goes on, and here we are. So this is the last of the 3 he sent me. Unfortunately, I opened. There's nothing unfortunate. He sent the emails with what are in the sample bottles, and he's got them all listed A, B, C, D, E, or A, B, C, D, and I have them filled in glasses off to the side. And we'll just pick one up and taste it and just go from there. But I had to search to find the email because it had been so long, and I accidentally saw the very first word of the title of the email, and it said bottled. And it's probably a bottled and bond blind tasting. So we're gonna try not to think about that too much, and just let the whiskey speak for itself. Well, that smells delicious. I'm gonna turn this camera a little bit this way. Damn cicadas. Shut up. Jeez. Rude. Got too much on that one. I mean, it smells good. I mean, it could be bottled and bond anything, so not necessarily bourbon. It's kind of, first one was a little thin and nutty. I mean, good flavor overall, but it fades away really quick. Brought me a bottle of water so we can cleanse the palate. So far, like, Glass A is not a home run yet. It's not bad, and I would imagine it's a inexpensive bottled and bond, but we'll see. I might be way off. Oh, thank you for the wind, Jesus. A little bit of wind. I just sat down out, just walked outside. It's still like 95, 96 degrees, and I got a sunburn again. So we had an arm wrestling tournament yesterday. I got second place, left-handed. I still suck right-handed. So this is Glass B. Got a completely different nose on it. Can't really get much. Let's see how it tastes. That is incredibly young. Tastes incredibly young. I might be way off. He might have threw me a zinger and threw a freaking Henry McKenna off in there. It kind of reminds me of McKenna, but I don't know that for certain. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've had old Henry McKenna. Had old Henry in my mouth. But anyway, second Glass B, not something I would really reach for. I don't know. That one's weird. I'm trying to do this pretty much a fresh palate. I had a breakfast quesadilla a few hours ago, but for the most part, we got a pretty fresh palate. Undisturbed by anything else. See, I'm just not getting... I don't know. Maybe these are inexpensive bottled in bonds because I'm not really getting a whole lot of aroma. So, and they're all pretty light bodied on the nose. Let's see how it tastes. Glass C, a little more full, more body, a little more flavor. So far, I think I'd have to go with Glass C. Just off the first few sips. We still got to go through the last glass. Right now, I'm thinking CAB. Just off the first few sips. C is currently in first. And it's not a wide gap. It's very close, but C just has a little bit more flavor, a little more mouthfeel and body. A is just a little bit behind that, and B's just bringing up the rear. Oh, D finally. I don't know if it's the glass. You can see I'm using a different glass for D, but D has a little bit more aroma, a little more body on the nose. And they're all very, very punchy on the nose. You get in too close, and it singes the nostrils. Little Sex Panther. It was like a pepper bomb. That was interesting. I can't even say what any of these are. I have no idea. Thankfully, he sent me the key to the answers. But right now, D might have pulled ahead. D, maybe DCAB. Cicada. We're gonna run back through them real quick. I'm thinking D and C are my leaders. I'm gonna do a quick side by side with B and A. Now we got more aroma. So this is Glass B. Yeah, just a little thin. I think it's a little too thin on the palate for my liking, but it doesn't taste bad. It's not bad. None of these are bad whiskeys, in my opinion. I say whiskeys because I don't even know if they're bourbons yet. You could have a freaking mellow corn off in here. He threw me a freaking curveball. Glass A. Class A. Yeah, I would have to pick A over B. So those will be my third and fourth place finishes. And last but not least, we have Glass C and Glass D. So I think we like Glass D a lot better. Well, not a whole lot, but just slightly better. It's starting to smell good. See, I think there might be some science behind that. Taste the whiskey first before you nose it, and then the aromas will come to you better after you taste it. They both smell really nice. I'm not unsatisfied or displeased by this experience whatsoever. It's just a nice, pleasant. I'm pretty sure that's a bourbon. Nice, pleasant, easy sipping, mid-proof. Yeah, it's not bad at all. All right, see how Glass D goes. See how that D goes in your mouth. There's a weird little note on the back of that one. I think I'm gonna have to go with Glass C. Yeah, I think we'll have to go with Glass C in first place. Now let me see. I'm gonna just do my due diligence. We're gonna test D and A together. So we got D, we got A. Because there was like a weird, right off the first sip, weird little pepper punch. But I didn't get it on the second sip. Let's go D first. Yeah, the pepper punch kind of went pickled pepper punch kind of went away. It's still good, and I think the comparisons back and forth with other whiskeys really kind of show you what it'll lead you to want, like the more bold and viscous whiskeys will usually push themselves to the front. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to change it again. We're gonna go CADB. But B is in last place. I think D is going to be in third. I'm just going to do it quick. I don't have much left in this one. I still got a whole thing. Just nose alone, C is much better. Yeah. Yeah, C's gonna take it. So we're gonna, from first to fourth, we're gonna go C, A, D, and B. C-A-D-B. C-A-D-B. All right. Ooh, oh. C-A-D-B. Oh, man. Well, he did throw a Henry McKenna in there, and it almost won. But, which is really surprising to me because I am not a fan of this whiskey normally. But, what I say, C-A-D-B. In last place, in Glass B, we had Old Forester bottled and bond. So, just didn't have the character. So we said C-A-D-B. In third place, in Glass D, which was super close, I thought it was going to win it, we had Henry McKenna bottled and bond. Now, those are also single barrels, so at least they used to be single barrels. So it could be just the barrel itself. I mean, different barrels lead to, we all know single barrels are never the same. So, CADB, In second place, which that was a super close one, which is funny because they start out life the same juice, Evan Williams Bottled in Bond, which it's probably one of the best bang for your buck bourbons on the shelf. But Evan Williams and Henry McKenna are both the same mash bill from Heaven Hill. And in first place, which I don't know if this is, maybe Oscar can comment below if this is the original or the new Early Times Bottled in Bond. It's so good. And that's another, we're going to have another blind tasting with Early Times Bottled in Bond here pretty soon. We got the old mash bill, or the old bottling, versus the new bottling, versus the new Brown Forman release, Cooper's Craft. So we're going to do that three-way here pretty soon. But in this four-way blind tastings, we had Early Times, Evan Williams, Henry McKenna 10, and then Old Forester. Fun stuff. Anyway, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. I'm starting to sweat profusely. It's hot. I'm fat. This thing is like freaking holding a muskrat up on you. It's just like having a wombat sitting on your chest. It's hot. It's really hot. I'm wearing my ball cap. That's even hot too. So that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe, share it with your friends, hit the bell for notifications. Check the description below for all the ways to help out with the bills around the house. Check out the Bearded Idiots. Like always, drink some whiskey, share it with your friends and family. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. Just like Oscar did, sharing stuff. Don't drink and drive. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.